Hello guys, and welcome back to the Broken Soul playthrough. And last time out, you saw we were quite stumped at Montfaucon. And I think basically we came to the conclusion there's nothing we can do here at the moment. So, last time out I said I was going to have a little think about it and maybe a little bit of a play around. I didn't end up doing that. And I've only racked my brains a little bit now, just right before coming back to the game. So I'll go through the short little bit of reasoning I've had. Obviously we know Montfaucon is no use. We've got nowhere yet to go at the airport. The cafe, I don't think there'll be anything there. Ruggieri, we've already talked to Nicole, so there'll be pointless going back there. And I don't think that there'll be anything to do at the police, seeing as the police steered us to the hospital. So really it only leaves us to go back and return to the scene of the crime at the Museum Kroon, the Kroon Museum, in other words, and see if anything there. Plus, I was really stupid, I forgot. I wasn't really paying attention to Nicole as well. I recalled her saying something about that Andre Lobineau, our friend, he's a frenemy really, he's not really a friend, seeing as he's kind of rivaling us for Nicole's affections. But he took a look at the manuscript, and she said something about he was looking to translate something, so maybe he has some information for me. So that's what I'm going with anyway. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it, officer. It's a bit strange, I don't know why I keep saying welcome back on the beginning of my videos, because no one's actually watched this playthrough yet. But I live in hope. Hopefully one day somebody will stumble across this and it won't just be me talking to myself.
Pardon me? Oui, monsieur? Oh, it's you. Well, what do you want now? You're not going to try to hide in that closet again, are you?
No, sirree, Bob. We're firmly out of the closet now. There'll be no more hiding in a closet for us. We're out and proud.
Your tripod was stolen. Nothing travels faster than bad news. It is true. It happened last night. I always said that alarm was no good.
You little liar. We know what you thought of that alarm. We could commit harakiri and or seppuku and show him the very thing we've stolen. Let's see if you can do that actually.
Do you recognize this tripod?
What?
It is vaguely familiar. I should think it is. Very similar to the one which we used to have here at the museum. In fact, that's what I thought. But this is obviously a poor copy. Right.
Oh dear, that guy obviously isn't the brains of. I was actually gonna say the brains of Britain then, but it would be the brains of France. But I don't think it's the brains of anything, to be honest. Not even this museum. I've asked him about that.
Does this apparatus mean anything to you? No, monsieur.
No, and he doesn't know very much. So.
Thanks for your help.
So out of the way, guard, man, with a big chin.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What's with the long face?
Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
Oh,
No
we didn't
kidding.
know.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures, and the thieves choose the tripod.
A modern-day alchemist, perhaps?
Who knows? There's no shortage of crazies in Paris.
Paris.
Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
Calm down.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course.
No, that's okay. Oh, should we try and commit suicide again?
Oh, Andre?
Oui.
What would you say if I told you I knew who'd taken the tripod?
I'd call the police and have them arrested.
That's what I thought.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, really. It was just a hypothetical question.
That's too bad. If I could get my hands on the thief, I'd wring his neck.
Oh. Oh, you wouldn't like Andre when he's angry.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
Radioactive Man.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Well, they did say that that's how they made the money, protecting pilgrims. So, maybe.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras,
Who's he?
a Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Interesting. Do go on,
Can you
Andre.
identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Do you think the manuscript could be the map to the Templar treasure?
Frankly, no. That's too far-fetched. The manuscript is interesting enough and a rare find, but that's all.
Wouldn't it be terrific if it was a map, though?
Why is it? I've got.
Treasure of the Knights Templar.
A romantic notion, Georgie, but extremely improbable.
I don't know if it's just this guy, Andre. Is either that or I've got tinnitus, but I keep hearing like not whistling, or like a whistling noise when he was
Thanks for
speaking.
your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
No, he's not doing it now. It must have just been that conversation. So, it told us about a family in Spain. And seeing as they've got a history, maybe they've got property or something. Right, so getting my thinking cap on, I'm thinking that may mean that we've got to go to the airport, possibly. Because there's nothing else to speak to him about. The security guard's clueless. And I think the museum itself has given us everything that it can give us, really. There's no reason to go back to Nicole just yet because we've not found anything else out. Doubt there's a reason to go back to the police. And Montfaucon was a dead end. So we'll go with the airport. That's my reasoning. Yeah, so we're going to Villa dis Vasconcelos, whatever it were. I can't remember how it's pronounced now. It's very pixelated for me. It'll probably clear up when I look at the recording. It looks like George looks like we're on Crime Watch then. The blurry picture. Okay, Doug, so we are in Spain. What's that? What's this?
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
There we go over there. Oh, you're wetting us. Stop spraying us with your hose, senor. But Senora, your horse is really spraying me. Looks like an observatory, doesn't it? A bit, with a round roof. And that looks
From
like
a distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up, I wasn't so sure.
Is that your
I
guess,
didn't want to
folks?
mess
I'd
with the
say
building.
observatory. What's this on top? Looks like a... No, not that.
The statue on the top of the building looked like the one in the Parisian church. He seemed to be looking out to sea. For what?
So let's take a look at this door. I bet it'll be locked.
The door was a handsome piece of work, in keeping with the ornateness of the rest of the building. Rats. It's locked.
It's a puzzle game. What do you expect? They're not just gonna walk up and roll open the doors for you, Georgie boy. You've got to find some ingenious way of getting the key. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Is that something? No. The red herring, I thought that statue might be something. I thought that might be something as well, actually. That looks like a sundial tap thing, but maybe not. Again, you can't tell with this game because it seems to have had a lot of glitches on the emulation. I mean, I do have these games. I've got them actually on hard copy, but it seems I don't have a PlayStation at the moment, which is good news on that point. I've actually bought a PlayStation 2 off eBay, which is a pretty good deal. It only cost me $16.99, and I got a gun. I got a light gun, G-Con 2. I got two SingStar Max. Don't ask me to sing on YouTube. I don't think it's going to happen just yet. And I got the buzzers, which I probably won't be using that stuff, but it's nice to have it in, and two controllers. So, only thing is I might be missing is the memory cards, I don't know. So I might have to get myself some memory cards for the damn thing, which I'd almost forgot about then. I have been planning to get a new 60 gig PS3.
Hi. Is this
But that
the
didn't work out.
Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
What do you want to know, gringo? Let's see, we'll ask about the Countess.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Yes! Yeah, she's won the lottery.
Yeah, that's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. No, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
I made you dance like a gringo around a Mexican hat. Right, let's ask him about the Templars.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
No other reason to live, possibly. Well, let's troll him with a few of
I
these.
don't suppose this red nose means anything to you, does it?
Ha! El flojo!
El who?
El flojo! He is a clown on stage.
Why is he spitting?
Oh. Is he any good?
He is as funny as scabies, without the laughs.
Alright, I'm spitting. I thought you were spitting because you're amused.
Do you recognize this man?
No.
See this gem? Men have died for it.
Do I look as if I care?
This guy's quite an asshole on the sly, actually.
This lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing.
Do you know what this is?
See, I have a similar tool for opening culverts on the estate.
Hmm.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
I don't smoke.
We'll give you some drugs if you let us see the
Have
countess.
you got any use for a fistful of plaster?
No.
Can we check your blood
What do you
pressure?
make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them.
Shake me by the
Would
hand,
you like to shake
signore.
hands?
I do not think so, senor.
Look at this tissue.
It's a tissue with some greasy muck on it.
Yes, that's right.
I'll tell you one thing. There's nothing wrong with the guy's observation, though. People skills. Maybe leaving something to be desired.
What do you think of this tripod?
I think nothing of it.
Okay then. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Adios.
Now, I'm
The
guessing.
main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
I'm guessing that this old cut is not going to let us in without a fight or giving us some strong words. So let's just check. Anyway, we know what's probably going to happen here, folks.
Hey, you.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
There you go. A little lesson in manners there from Senor Hosepipe. Now, seeing as this is the only other thing clickable,
The
this is
hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn. I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
I'm sure you got plenty of room in your jacket. So, I'm guessing. Now, this is half free memory. Like I said, this isn't a completely blind playthrough. You have to do something to the hose to distract that old man so that you can go into the house. And I'm thinking something that restricts sort of blood flow is this, or maybe it'll restrict the water. So let's try it. Bingo! See, I got better memory than I thought.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
Might want to go to the doctor for that.
My hose never stops.
Maybe we should go to the doctor for that as well.
It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
You have anything to do with it? See, you.
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Not the dogs! Well, seeing as I don't want to spend the rest of the game in this delightful yard, I think we will go in the house and risk the wrath of said poochers. Time to be quiet.
I love suits of armor. Who doesn't? I hid behind the armor and waited for developments.
Huh?
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
I think I've just and I guess Countess is upstairs. I think I just looked out on the answer straight away there. How's that for luck?
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
So, we got our foot in the door. Well, I don't think there's any point asking her about the random items just yet, so we'll just have to ask her about the Templars. But, I can get a word in edgeways then for their talking, so... Well, that was very lucky there. I actually did the clue straight away, like a Rain Man moment. Rain Man doing sums. I didn't even know that's what you had to do. Because I think I can't remember, I think if you had just had, he comes and finds you. If the dogs are barking, he goes to see what the dogs are wrong, so you got to do one before the other. I happened to just look out there. Anyway, let's ask her about the Templars.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
She a bit miserable.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
Okay, so we've got an old chess set with a piece missing. And I'm thinking that old building is something to do with it, because like he said, that seemed pretty old, so maybe that is an ancient building that predates the house.
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady,
Oh.
I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission.
Okay.
Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
She actually looks a little bit like Mr. Burns. I'm going to say, release the hounds. If she says excellent, that's it. We know they're related. Yep, it's the building.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
I know that means please. I'm not very well up
This
on
is
my
the only
Spanish.
remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum,
Oh, it's a
Senor
mausoleum.
Stobart.
Oh,
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
I like how you talk with a sing-song voice. It is very amusing to me. I was just gonna say.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
Okay, so now we can take a look at this. I was thinking a weird thought come into my head. That guy's got he's got a hose, so I just got a little thought in my head of him doing the line out of the Silence of the Lambs. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets a hose again. I don't know why, but that's just the way my head works. Anyway, I think we'll come back, and next time out, I'm gonna try and crack the puzzle of the mausoleum. Anyway, senores, I will see you on the next video.